Well, it's noon, so I guess I can say good afternoon. The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. We'd like to welcome all of you to our virtual admissions ceremony. I'm sorry we could not be together in person in our beautiful courtroom, but I hope that will not in any way take away from the importance and significance of this day in your personal and professional careers. First, we would like to start with Veronica Guerrero, who I believe you have already met, to make a motion on your behalf. Ms. Guerrero.
Thank you, Judge. May it please the court, good afternoon. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored to present 39 applicants to the court for admission to the bar. Each of these applicants has met all of the requirements necessary for admission to the New York State Bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each and every applicant here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York. Therefore, I do hereby move for their admission.
Well, thank you, Ms. Guerrero. The judges have had an opportunity to discuss your motion, and we're very pleased to grant it this afternoon. We also would like to ask you on our behalf to thank all the members of the Character and Fitness Committee who have interviewed these candidates and reviewed their applications and presented us with a fine group of applicants for admission this afternoon. I would now like to call upon the clerk of our court, the Honorable Susana Rojas, to administer the oath of office.
Good afternoon, Justice Kapnick. Good afternoon, candidates. I'm at the office, so the phone is ringing. Please disregard it. I will administer the oath of office in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying, "I do," if you agree with the oath. At this point, I ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duty of the office of attorney and counselor at law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your mics and respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
And we at the court and the judges would like to give you a round of applause to congratulate you at this time. So congratulations. At this time of this ceremony, it is traditional for one of the justices to make a few welcoming remarks. And at this particular ceremony, that honor has fallen to me. So I, first of all, would like to congratulate all the new attorneys and your families and your close friends who we know have supported you financially and emotionally through this long process. Remember, even though it's been a while ago, all of us went through this process also. As I said before, normally this ceremony would take place in our beautiful courtroom on Madison Avenue. You can see just a little bit of the bench behind all of us at the court. And you would be joined by your loved ones in person. Although we're not able to do that yet, we do hope that one day you will plan to visit our courtroom and see the beautiful and majestic murals on the back of the courtroom depicting justice, wisdom, and power. And also to invite you, even if you don't have a chance to come inside, if you are outside the courthouse, there are some very beautiful statues. The courthouse is very beautiful. And just recently, I bring this up, we've just added a new statue to the top of our courthouse that reflects women's involvement in the development of law. Somehow that had gotten forgotten over the past many, many years. So we're trying to slowly come into the 21st century and bring new beautiful things into this courthouse. So at this time where it has been so trying and difficult in the past few years while you've been going to law school, I remind you that it is always the lawyers who rise to the occasion and contribute and volunteer and represent people in all kinds of need. Even now, there are so many asylum seekers coming into the city, so many people that need help with immigration issues, housing issues, job issues, mental health problems, and lawyers get involved in all those things. So remember, you are joining a very noble and honorable profession, no matter what people sometimes say jokingly or not about lawyers. We hope that during this time when the profession is changing a lot, that you will find a way to do good and use this time to formulate a strong and ethical approach to the law, which will give you balance and a solid background throughout your legal careers. Remember, whatever you do, that your name and reputation will follow you always. So be smart and always do what you know is right. During all your years in college and law school, you have developed good and sound moral compasses. Don't ever let anyone or anything dissuade you from the path that you know is right, because that is really all you have at the end of the day: your good name, your reputation for truthfulness and honesty and dedication to your profession, and your integrity. I also encourage you all to get involved in our profession, in bar associations, and pro bono work, and other networking activities. And I don't mean just, send emails and text to people. You really have to go to things, meet people. It's very important for the development of your career. Believe us, we've all done it and know how important it is. It is always important to find mentors and to keep expanding your horizons. I know you've been on this for a while this morning and afternoon, so I would like to close now with a quote from United States Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, also a New Yorker from the Bronx, who just so happens I had the opportunity to speak with her and hear her speak just this past Friday at a bar association event. See, another good reason to go to bar association events. And she wrote in the preface to her book, My Beloved World, that experience has taught me that you cannot value dreams according to the odds of their coming true. Their real value is in stirring within us the will to aspire. That will, wherever it finally leads, does at least move you forward. And after a time, you may recognize that the proper measure of success is not how much you've closed the distance to some far off goal, but the quality of what you've done today. Congratulations to all of you on what you have all accomplished today and what we know you will accomplish in the future. Again, we wish you a long, rewarding, and successful career. The formal part of the admission ceremony is now concluded and court is adjourned. The justices will be exiting the team ceremony, and I think the rest of you need to stay on for just a little bit longer. Again, congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you. Yes, all of the new attorneys will stay on with me. And good afternoon to the justices and the rest of the court staff. Wonderful. Congratulations to all of you. Welcome to the bar. Does anyone have